In this video, we're going to see about introduction of mechanical engineering design. First, we need to know what is engineering design and a designer. Design engineers studies, research and develop ideas for new products and the system used to make them. They also modify existing product or process to increase efficiency or improve performance using computer-aided design and computer-assisted engineering software to create the prototype. The process we used to follow is called engineering design process. It has 7 steps. Step 1 is define the problem. We used to find the problem in the existing model. Second step is do background research about the problem. Third is collect specific requirement to solve the problem. Fourth step is with the collecting information, we brainstorm it, evaluate it, and choose a perfect solution for it. With the chosen solution, we develop it and make a prototype for the solution. Once we created the prototype solution, we test the solution. Does your solution meet the requirement? We release it into the production stages. These are the processes of engineering designs. We can modify the engineering design process into a cycle. First is identify the problem, like what is the challenge, what are the limits, how can you solve it. Second is we used to explore it, like find out what others have done, gather materials and play with them. Materials nothing but the detail, structures and information about the product. Once we gather this, we start to design it. This design is the basic outer sketch. Think up lot of ideas, pick one and make a plan, make a drawing or a model. It's like a simple and markup prints. Once we got the design, we used to build it like a prototype. Once we created the prototype, means after that we used to try it in a existing model and see what is the performance. If it if it's not meet its limits or if it's not meet its requirement means we done the next cycle called make it better. So in this process, we used to redesign and modify it. Once we modify the plan, we next move on to the third cycle of design. So this cycle is keep going on till we achieve the ultimate design or required design to complete it. So these are the things for engineering design process and cycle we use in engineering designs to create. So what are the skills needed for a design engineers? First is strong mathematics and IT skills and creative flair and design abilities, good visual and spectral awareness, attention to every details, problem solving capacities, written and oral communications with good skills, commercial awareness and surrounding related to the products, excellent project management skill, and last but not least, time management and organization skill. This is the main and important thing every design engineer needed. So once if we have all the skill, what are the basic knowledge for a design engineer for a beginner needs? For example, we take it as gear. In this gear, what are the main things we used to know? Addendum, dedendum, circular pitch, what are the radius, what is tooth thickness, what is pressure angle, what is pitch angle, where we use, what type of gear we use to in a product. So these are the basic need we used to know before we enter into a design industries. These are the basics. For example, we take a bolt. This bolt have many types. For example, if we take this bolt means it is the off threaded bolt. We have full threaded and off threaded, quarter threaded bolts. We have many types of bolts. In this bolt, what are the things we used to know basically? What are the types of bolt commonly we use? For example, many people don't know what is set screw, why we using it, why we using uh, wing screw or uh, topless screws, why we using ring screws like that. So many people don't aware about it. First, we need to know the basics. What are the types we have? What are the heads? Basically, we use it. Once we aware of these things means, then we move on to its nomenclatures. First, we need to know basic nomenclatures. So, if you going for an interview means you can easily speak to them if they are asking a simple question like for a 10 dia hole, what dia hole you going to use? What its head? What is head thickness? What is the hexagonal dimension we need? So this basic nomenclature details you can get everything in a books, or if you search in internet means you can get plenty of thing about it. You used to learn the basics first. For example, we take this bolt, washer and nut. If you learn this formula and by heart it means wherever you go you can implement it easily. If anyone asks it means you can solve all bolt problem in this among cultures. This types of machine screw and socket screw are special types. We for this kind of type we already know about designs only. That kind of person only learn this kind of things detailedly. For basic person, they only need to know about external head bolt only. For this thing you used to know means you need to read some books. For example, basic engineering designs, mechanical engineering design. These three books are the same, but in the different name, in different classes. In basic engineering design means you can learn every basic and every basic nomenclatures. In engineering design, we go through mid-level like how to create a gear, what is the type of gear, where we are going to use, which particular part we're using frequently. In mechanical engineering design means we particularly know about crankshaft, like what are the types of engine we have, what are the engineering cycle, what is petrol engine, what is diesel engine, what is electrical engine. We can basically learn about their performance, their principles, and their basic design cultures. So these are the common thing you need to know about engineering design and designer. In next video, we're going to see about introduction of engineering drawing. From that, we're going to learn about other softwares. Like first, we're going to learn about AutoCAD from basics to advanced level, 2D to 3D. If you like this video, please share and comment. Thank you.